Brokey schmokey, the game is already at 100%, but you know, it would be a little bit ugly to have everything finished, but not this here. So we'll do it. And you know what, just give me whatever. What did you give me? Well, yeah, sure, why not? You know, could have been worse, could have been better. I don't even know how good they are. So, this character very interesting. You don't have weapons, you only have pets, and all of the pets get bonus scaling with pretty much every single damage dealing stat in the game, like that usually affects damage numbers. So, we can just take engineering. This is actually the best stat. Because, so everyone scales with engineering either way at 100%, but there is... Wait, we actually have the guy. Yeah, perfect. Well... No, you know what, it doesn't make a difference. I thought in the past the mine that spawns only scales with engineering, but I guess not. So yeah, we are looking for Redzilla, perfect. We probably also want to have bonus healing. We have a double horde wave that is beautiful, so we have a money run. In my experience, this character is such a huge flip on either it turns completely busted and broken if you find a lot of pets, or you just lose. Okay? Now, I'm gonna say, I think for me, it's harder for me to lose than it is to win, which is a stupid statement because you literally just have to stand still, not buy any items. But, like, the point is, if you have a lot of experience in the game, it's really hard to lose it. I lost with the guy. Only once, okay, but that is highly unusual for me, so... Oh. Oh. You have a chance to double experience, and that's why I keep picking up the experience that this guy doesn't trigger. That... Oh god. That was almost ever... Let's just say I'm tired, okay? I could have bought the one item in there. It's actually not a big deal, you know? We pretty much waste one slot to roll for an item. But that wasn't great. Listen. I just finished editing a main channel video that took me 24 hours to just record. And the problem is with those videos, and right before that I finished the 100% video, actually, like the long video took so long that I finished 2 other videos while I was recording that. But the point is, my brain is completely fried, okay? So I hope you understand that I do some silly things sometimes now. So we go for you, we go for you. You know what, we'll find you again when it matters. You're gone. You only scale with 10%. Now, lifesteal does work on them. And if you get enough pets, this is actually kind of insane. I think I will not get you. Let's just high roll. Let's just get 50 million pets, okay? We already have the garden. We already have bonus healing. We do have bonus healing, right? We do have bonus healing, so we heal for 5 HP. Wait, we got a garden. Where did I get a garden from? Was it out of a crate? I would never buy a garden. Wait, that's insane. That's completely mental, especially because I had the bonus healing locked in the shop, right? Okay, I need to get my stuff together. I'm just really tired. And this is kind of why I have the second channel, you know? When I don't feel like when I don't feel good enough to record, but I want to record, then this is just perfect. Let's go for armor, max HP, actually quite nice. We don't want to scale with luck because it's too unfair, too broken. We'll take you. Even more healing, even... You know what, I don't care. This wouldn't be bad because our little worm is very slow. And it will actually go to the worm instead of me. You know, so we still get the material doubling. Sometimes, 10% chance, it's not a lot. Holy moly, we have a lot of reds. I kind of just... I kind of just want to get the red. You know? No, that's horrible. Like, listen. The red scales 90% slower than any other pet. If I do this for a challenge run where I reset, and I also have to start with the red then, you know, that is the main reason I don't want to do it, because we already have a non-red. But the thing is, either way, this would be so impossibly hard, I don't even know how you would do that. Like, early on it's not a big deal, you just flood the enemies, but very soon after it will be a big deal. And movement speed is good, because that makes our little dudes also faster. That's actually not bad, sure. We don't care about attack speed. More enemies is good. More HP regeneration is beautiful, because we don't need attack speed in any way, shape or form. Bonus money, but we lose damage. I think this will be fine. You know, on one side I would say, yeah, it's totally fine. It's just 10% damage on the reds. Like, right, who cares? On the flip side, when we get 1 melee damage from a level up, which is impossible, but theoretically, it would also be just plus 0.1 damage, you know? Same problem. So we need different pets. I need the doggy. Oh, nice. You got a crate there. Okay, I need the doggy badly. Maybe buying so many items wasn't good, but I think it's a really good setup for the future. The only issue is we need to find better pets. Okay, nice. Let's get all of this. Beautiful. They will never ever get the container guy. Engineering is damage. Crit. Ooh. Let's just take it. I actually don't recall if they can crit or not. I think they could, or they couldn't. Wow, Dex, what a statement. What other options are there in the game, right? Like, what other options are there? That's not good. We could go for this, but let's not care. I just don't like the Cyber Ball and the other one. If you care about that, I probably have a couple of Lucky videos on the main channel where I go for it, and you see how broken it is. Like, it's actually so broken that I used it to win a no movement challenge with Lucky. And we had to go for the loot worm there to collect material and trigger all of the effects. But the point is, that is how broken it is. On a character that should usually not be able to deal with a challenge like this, because the character has nothing that makes him survive. And that is the main thing you need. You need survivability and then a form to kill the enemies. But the main thing is survivability. Because technically speaking, you can outlive all of the enemies and then just slowly kill them over time. Didn't I get the doggy? No, not yet. I totally forgot this is the old map that we are playing on. Nice. Good. It's okay. Armor is good. Coupon, sure, why not? That is a lot of bonus damage. Do we care though? Actually, yes. That is also a lot of bonus damage. Doggy. Redzilla. Dog Moth. Doesn't really matter. But it's also not bad. And attack speed does nothing. I think I already... Oh my god, that actually works because all of them apply elemental damage. Maybe I should have went for the charcoal as well. I need to reconsider a lot of these items. Usually you don't want them because they have so many different stats, but in this case here we scale with every single attack stat, you know. Even something like the legendary item that gives you 3 melee damage, 3 engineering every single round, like at the end of a wave, that one is kind of bonkers for us. Though it does remove 1 HP from you. I'm kind of eating all of the fruits, I don't like that. What is the doggy doing? The doggy has AoE attacks. Like, he has quite a big AoE, actually. So I'm not sure how the enemies are staying alive next to him. He just has no damage or what? Doggy. Doggy. Why is he sitting on the big guy? Can you not just go for the masses that have all of the money? Look at this. This is pathetic. Yeah, we'll take that. Melee damage. This would also be fine. It may just be a little bit, alter Schwede, jedes Mal, ne, dieselbe Scheiße. Sag mal. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm telling you, every single video on this channel here has been such an absurd amount of luck. Which, if you only watch my videos and never played Brotato, these videos can give you a very wrong idea about the RNG level that I face. You know, when I say I got unlucky, usually this means I was fishing for an 8 out of 10 run, at least. You know, I got that run, and then I encounter a 5 out of 10 moment. So, for you this sounds like that is unlucky because I literally say that, but for me it's just relative for the run that I'm looking for. While in reality, this is the exact average luck that you would encounter in a normal Brotato run. And you know what happens when I encounter like a 1 out of 10 moment, what I say then? Nothing. Because that is a reset. Now, not always, you know, sometimes it just doesn't matter, it wasn't relevant at all to the entire thing. But I had, for example, a case, okay, that was actually uploaded. I think for, oh my god, yes. I think for 12 waves in a row, I had a Giant's Belt locked, and it didn't get cursed by the fishhook. That was mental. Do we heal a little bit more? I feel like if I just go for damage, we are fine. I don't think this affects anything. For elemental damage, sure, why not? We could go for explosion damage for the doggy. Where's the doggy? There. Yeah, but like, who cares, right? Your structures can crit. We only have technically one structure, which is... Exactly, you. You are the structure down here. Oh, we can buy both of them. Beautiful. This would be fine. 5 more max HP. Don't really care. I mean, I could have locked these 2 items. I should have probably done that. If it fails, we get pity chance. If it doesn't fail, I can consider buying them. You know, because double the stats is quite something. Yeah, I should have done that. That was a mistake. But as I said, I'm tired. You know, I just want to get through this, have a little fun time, a little chat with you guys. Which doesn't really work because you don't talk back, but it's fine. I can talk with myself. You know, but it's technically like, if you just talk to a voicemail or you send a voice note, right? It's technically still a communication, a discussion. Well, not a discussion maybe, but communication. Just in an odd way. Because I technically just talk towards one person, right? Well, that's also not really true, but that's kind of how I view it. Like, I view the viewers as one entity when I talk. Entity. Oh, tete. Sorry. Just reminded me. There was a video, I don't even know what it was about. And it read the text entity all the time, or it led to me constantly saying it, you know? And you know that when you say a word, the more often you say it, the weirder... I'll just take it. The weirder it becomes. That is exactly what happened there. I hate that I can't take that. I mean, I can, but we don't want to. But yeah, I just kept saying it. And I was like, what is actually going on? Oh, tate. Oh, tate. Sure. Oh, wow. Heilige Scheiße. Okay, I need to pick up any HP I can get, but that item is mental. Do I wait for it to get cursed? I mean, that's 24 stats that we get. That is infinite damage for our pets. I need to drink something. And there we go. Beautiful. 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 The more often I say it, the more comfortable I feel. Oh, see, I didn't say it anymore. Maybe a hot wave was the wrong thing to do. I mean, I didn't actually reset, right? We just got it. Oh, I don't like that I have to focus right now. And what we didn't get so far is the cat. The cat is really nice because when you're around the cat, it gets more attack speed. But also when pets are around the cat, it gets more attack speed. In other words, it's like your safety bunker, where everyone dies that gets close to it. And we don't have a single cat. Now, to be fair, one cat without Pierce doesn't do a lot, but you can get Pierce. Perfect. Decent. Do we go for HP? You know what? I think we have enough HP. I don't need... Yeah, okay, let's take it. Nee. 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 You didn't just do that. But you didn't... Oh. Fishy. Fishy. What is actually happening? We could go for this. This scales with our HP, but it considers the real HP, not the locked one that we have there. Nice HP, by the way. 6-7. Sure. You know, because we have the garden, usually I wouldn't want to take it because it feels like cheating. I don't like going for something that the build is not about. And the last item I locked, we only take that in case it gets cursed. But yeah, I don't like these bonus effects because I feel like... So here's the thing, okay? Brotato has a balance issue, but I wouldn't really call it an issue. But it's an issue if you have a personality that always wants to do the best things available to you, right? Because then you would always pick up the cyber balls, you would always pick up the baby elephant, you would always pick up the exploding fruits, because you naturally get more HP, so they naturally become better for very small investment, and luck is turned into damage, and turning any utility or defensive stat into damage is completely busted, right? But yeah, if you don't have that, okay, that was like the point that I wanted to make. If you don't have that, and I don't have that, then I can just put restrictions on myself. The only issue that appears out of that is, in so many of these videos, I get comments of people saying, oh, why don't you take this? Or are you stupid? Do you not understand how good that item is? And it's like, No, I do understand it. That is nice. That is the whole reason why I don't take that. But how would you know that if you just come across a random video of mine? So, yeah. Heilige Scheiße. Okay. I will still take it. It would have been nice curse. We can actually attempt to curse that. We have a lot of curse. We can also burn the enemies for 30 damage. Holy moly. You know what? If you get curse, I'll take it. If it doesn't get cursed, I think we got so much bonus damage. Like, look at the damage we are dealing. I can still afford to take it. But the question is, do I really want it? Like, uncursed, we don't even get that much luck. And you gotta consider we are quite late in the game now. And luck is something you want to invest in early, when the enemies are not that strong yet, so you can focus on it, and then it causes you to get more or better items in the shop. So it pays back itself, like what you invested, in better items, economy items, maybe just strong items, higher rarity level ups. I am actually right now not sure if level ups are affected by that. It could also be limited, because if I remember it right, and I'm not sure, I did max luck videos where I started with like 9,900 luck. That maxes out all of the odds in the game that exist, like red items that appear in the shop gets to its limits, that enemies drop a crate gets to its limits, because I think the lowest is 1%. Now it does go down per crate that you get, you know, but the point is it starts at 1% and then it's 100%. The first guy always gives a crate. Do we take a little bit of armor? A little bit is fine. That is too late, let's roll. Beautiful. But yeah, the point is in that video... Ja. Wünsch mich auch mal, ne? Das ist unglaublich. Wie kann man nur so unglücklich sein? Unbelievable. You know what? If I curse that, that is actually so much damage, I'll do it. Heilige Scheiße. Sure. What was I talking about? Man, I had that issue in the last, I think, Oaken Tower video. I don't even... No, it was a Brotato video, right? This morning. I had the same issue there. I constantly forgot what I was talking about. What was I talking about? What was I talking about? Whoa, was... Okay, you know... You wanna know something funny? I actually wanted to think about what I was talking about, and then I started just focusing on saying the what in different ways, and that was all that I had on my mind. Like, what will be the next way how I say it? So I wasn't thinking at all what I was talking about, while I was constantly saying, what was I talking about? Oh, who cares? Who cares? Yeah, luck. Oh yeah, 1%. And then they always drop grades. Wait, but... wasn't that already finished? Why did I think I have to say more? You know what, I'll just take you. Structures can crit. Cool. That would actually be cool if they could crit. Bonky. Armor. We have 10 armor, I'm good. Let's roll into something. Oh, the luck didn't affect the level up rarity, if I remember it right. Yeah, that's now a meme, but you know what? Like, look at these stats. Okay, let's take a look at our pets. So you deal... You're the wrong example. You deal 122 damage. How much do you deal now? 212. 122 to 212. We almost doubled that. No. No. Bad elephant. Next horde wave. I think we'll be fine. I hope. Yeah. You know what? I'll eat something. Yeah. The good thing is if melee guys get here, they will explode. Ranged guys could be an issue, but I think we are so powerful, it's not really a big deal. Oh, there's a bullet. Exciting. But I think we actually got every single jackpot item possible in the game. That like gives you a huge amount of stats for a big downside, but we don't care about the downside. Yeah. Hey, Lootworm. Are you actually collecting all of the things? But do you see this? Like, now imagine we had the cats, right, that attack a lot faster. They would completely protect us. In addition to the mines. Close to a level up. Sure, engineering. Beautiful. We don't have the other one. Okay. I mean, I'll not get it. Sharp Bullet is actually fine. Redzilla, I could take this, but you know what? I don't feel like it. Ooh. Yeah, it's fine. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure they could crit. Now that I think about it again. Let's pay attention to that, because only they deal damage. How much crit do we have? 6%. Okay, this will be hard to see. There is a 218. Now the question is, maybe not... Okay, the red just... No, 200... Yeah, that was the red. 205. Okay, they can crit. Let's go for crit then. Let's max it out. We have so much melee damage. We need percent damage though. I would say this will be my main focus. Let me get my phone. Because I got a message and I just gotta check if it's an important one or not. La-di-da-di-da. Di-di-di-da-di-da-di-da. Ooh, that's actually kind of important. Oh, it's 11 PM. When did that happen? Man, days go... Okay, but today I did like a humongous amount of video editing and recording because the Cole LLC video that took so long put me so far behind. I used to be ahead by 3 videos, and I used that, you know, to sometimes take a day off when I don't feel good. You know how you sometimes wake up in the morning and it just doesn't feel so great? Or when I have an appointment or I meet with my parents, stuff like this, you know, then it's really good. And now, when I finished the Cole LLC video, I uploaded it for the day that it was for. Where's my percent? You know what, I'll take the crit. I want the percent damage, but it's fine. Oh my god. That is okay, but I don't really care. Add overkill. Holy doggy. You know our dog explodes. But yeah. Pretty much I was behind, and now I uploaded so much. I'm pretty much again 2 days ahead. And I think, yeah, 2 hours ago, the Cole LLC video went live. So for a moment I was actually 3 videos ahead, and I'm happy with that. But I don't like it when the schedule is so tight, because then I don't really have enough time to think about what I want to do. Like, let's take Cole LLC. We are done with the game. Everything is finished there. So if I want to make another video on it, it needs to be something creative, something fun. Also something marketable, like something that I can put in the title and thumbnail that people instantly understand what it's about and it sounds interesting. So there is kind of a lot of thinking that goes into the stuff. And the times that I actually really dislike is when I play a new game and I have no idea how to market the game. Like how to portray the idea what the video is about. That actually happened today. And I had so much fun in the game. It's called... Which one is it? It's called Echoes of Meda. But I have no idea how to market it. What happens here? Okay, good, let's take that. Yeah, huge amount of fun. No clue how to describe it in the title. Beautiful. We don't need that, we are at the end of the game. I mean, to be fair, I could have taken it. Also, don't really care. We are just looking for good stuff now. This is not bad to take it out of the way and it's cheap. Burn more enemy... 17 armor while standing still. Hasch den Arsch offen. Did you... like lately. I keep saying Hasch den Arsch offen. I gotta go... Like one day I gotta go over my videos and just see what type of trends I see there or things that I said. Because it's usually one thing that gets stuck on my mind, and then I repeat this pretty much once or twice every single video. The earliest case that I remember of that was in Vampire Survivors, and when I would walk over the map and I said something like, I gotta get down there, this triggered like a memory in my brain, and then I started singing, making my way downtown, da 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 da, every single time. Sometimes I didn't even need to say it, because I was just thinking about it and I put it into my mind, and then I just randomly started singing. This is the first memory that I have of like this repeated thing that I kept on doing. But yeah. There we go was also a really bad one, because this is something I just genuinely say, or in general say. So, not only did I generally say it whenever it was fitting, or when I just felt like it, you know, But then I also started saying it as like a filler, or that it popped into my mind. Like when I said, oh, we gotta go there. There we go. You know, like... And you know who this pissed off the most out of everyone? Myself. Yeah, we can't do that. But it pissed off myself the most out of any person. Because I had to listen to that bogus stuff while editing. Heilige Scheiße, it's instantly cursed. Okay. Okay. We can't actually do that. I don't care. There is a lot of healing, there is a lot of damage. You know what, you're also damaged if we get that. But yeah, there we go. Was one that actually bothered me so much. I started cutting that out of videos because I was so frustrated hearing it. And in general, it's a bit of an issue when you record long videos. You know how... Like, imagine you play a game, right? And let's say you play it for 1 hour. And you grind for 55 minutes, and then you finally get what you want, right? You will of course be excited. You'll be like, oh my god, I can't believe that. That's amazing. That's insane, right? Now you grind for another 1 hour, like 55 minutes of that. You get the next insane item that you needed the last item for. So what will you do? You get it and you're like, oh my god, that's amazing. That's so insane. I can't believe that. So for you, that makes sense because you just had 55 minutes of grinding. But in a video, you cut all of the grinding out. Maybe you just show like one small highlight. But what you put in is getting the item and that you're hyped up about it. And then you start noticing, wait a second, I will say the same thing like 10 times in a row. That's kind of funny. Yeah, sure, that luck is useless. Oh, the damage got buffed up, nice. But yeah, that's like one of the things that are a pet peeve of mine. And also like a fun thing, you know, where I say, ooh, fun fact, by the way, this is what happens. Nice, beautiful. But we made it to the end, so we have 130% damage, we have a ridiculous amount of base stats. Let's quickly check out. Where are our pets? They should all have roughly the same damage, never mind. Oh, they have less damage. You're just insanely good, 288 damage, 522. The reds got up to 106 damage, the normal one's 55. Where's our doggy? Where is there? 182 and the dash attack, explosion. Okay, good. Let's go. Oh, I haven't seen these bosses in years. Okay, I thought with the plus 17 armor when I stand still I'll be a little bit more safe, but apparently not. Yeah, no. We didn't expect all too much from them. Those are the old guys. They're actually doing nothing at all. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, subscribe. See you the next time. Bye bye.